just a little bit left. So go ahead at home, get your papers ready, get your bags ready, because just like that, it's 5:30. We're going to get that body warm and ready. Here we go. So go ahead. We have total body extensions, spider bounce with arm swings, squats, and then a fast march with a twist. All right, happy Tuesday. We have 5 AMRAPs for you guys today. And each AMRAP today is going to be 4 minutes and 10 seconds long. Once we hit the AMRAP, we won't be going back to it. So it's going to be 3 exercises per AMRAP. And then we will have 20 seconds in between each AMRAP to kind of cool off and transition, get your weights ready at home and whatnot in those bags. And like I said, once we get through it, it's done. There's 3 exercises in each. The numbers kind of vary, so make sure you guys have your papers nearby. So we're going to get started with AMRAP number 1. We have 12 squat to deadlifts to start. So with this, your squat is 1, your deadlift is 2. So with your weighted bag, you'll have the weighted bag at your chest, going down for that squat. Try and get those elbows on the other side of those knees. And then your deadlift, keeping those elbows straight, shoulder blades back, and then coming up through the heels, squeezing those glutes. And then same mechanics with the weights. You're just, you can either have the weights by your sides for all, or you can go ahead and keep the weights on the shoulders for the squats and then release them for the deadlifts. And then 40 each side toe taps. So our cardio for this one, you'll count your dominant leg here, nice and quick, pumping those arms, getting those feet moving. 40 each side, 80 total. And then we're going to go down on our backs for 10 each side sprinters. So 20 total. Bringing that, trying to close that gap between that chest and thigh, bringing that opposite knee to opposite elbow. Remember those arms on either side of your body. We don't want to be swinging the arms up overhead, shoulders back. That is AMRAP 1. AMRAP number 2, we've got thrusters to start. So 12 here. If you have that weighted bag, you'll hold it there in front of your chest from where that front press and driving it straight up through the shoulders. Remember with our thrusters, it's not a full squat. You're just going down a little bit, keeping the weight in the heels, and then extending through that thrust, driving the weights up. Remember to get that full range of motion on those thrusters with those weights. Get them all the way down to the shoulders. After those thrusters, we'll have 12 each side high knees, getting them nice and high, land softly, and then 12 each side, 24 total. You can bring it down to that fast march if you need to. And then we'll go into our 12 rows or 12 each side piston rows. So with your weighted bag, you'll do those 12 rows. Nice flat back, and then driving those elbows nice and high, bringing that bag up to that belly button and back down. If you have the weights, you can either do the rows or the piston rows. Make sure though on the pistons, we don't want to completely push a weight down and rock through those shoulders. We want to try and keep those shoulders nice and stabilized. And then we will go into our AMRAP number 3. We got upright rows. So with your weighted bag or maybe here with a kettlebell, driving it right up underneath the chin, no higher past that face, leading with the elbows. And then your wrists are nice and strong and straight. Same idea with the dumbbells. You're just going to bring them up right around the armpit, chest area, leading with those elbows. And then we have our 30 total hurdle drills. If you have an object at home, have that set up. Here in the gym, I recommend having it set up. Making sure you're keeping your hips facing forward, nice pace, releasing those heels on either side in those jogs, and getting those knees up nice and high over that hurdle. 30 total, 15 each side, and then we will go down for 10 plank jacks. So you're going to either be on your hands in a high plank, or you can go down to the elbows, keeping the shoulders, shoulder blades back, hips level, and you can always tap out those plank jacks if you need to. That is AMRAP 3. AMRAP number 4, we're starting with the 12 total reverse lunge bicep curls. So 12 total bicep curls, 6 lunges on each leg. Remember, keeping those elbows tucked, you'll be curling that bag to your chest. Otherwise, if you have those dumbbells, curling dumbbells to either shoulder, keeping the elbows tucked. And as always, you guys can take out the lunges and just do those 12 bicep curls if you need to. Then we have 12 total body extensions. You can either do bent leg with a hop or with that just extension on the toes. And then same thing, you can also do the deadlift version, but reaching for the toes, keeping that back nice and flat, either with or without the hop. And then we will go into 12 overhead tricep extensions with that weighted bag behind your head, elbows facing forward, framing your face. And then you can also hold it long ways if you need to. Same mechanics with the dumbbell. And then otherwise, you guys can go on the ground with either your weighted bag or your weights for your skull crushers. Keep your shoulders stable, elbows locked over those shoulders, extending through the elbows, squeezing those triceps. Keep your core engaged and pushed into the ground. That is AMRAP 4. AMRAP number 5, our last one. We've got 12 total front to lateral raises. So if you just have that weighted bag, you'll just be doing, you'll do alternating with those arms as Teresa's showing you. So you'll go up for the front raise, keeping it shoulder height, and then alternating on the lateral raises. And then otherwise, you'll have your dumbbells, same thing, but you're just hitting both sides every time. And make sure you keep those hips locked under the shoulders. And I don't know if I said it, front raise is 1, lateral is 2, all the way up to 12. 40 total fast feet, as fast as you can, forward and back, left and right, count all the way up to 40 total. And then we will go into your 10 total big scissors. You'll be on your backs, hands under your hips. Flex those ankles, keep those legs straight, and don't hit the ground with those heels. And they're alternating 5 each leg, 10 total. Those are your AMRAPs. But before we get started, we have someone on the Zoom live right now who has reached 500 sessions. So we want to give her a huge congratulations. We got Nicole. Woohoo! Everyone's cheering for you over here. Nice work. And she's one of our challengers, and I'm sure she's been crushing it. So congratulations, Nicole. 500 is amazing. All right, guys, go ahead, get your weighted bags and dumbbells ready, papers ready. We got 12 squat to deadlifts to start on AMRAP 1. Remember, we're just focusing on 3 exercises at a time. You only get 1 shot to do them, so let's make it count. Here we go. We're starting in 3, 2. All right, the party has begun. Whether you're doing this workout now with us in the gym or on the Zoom, or you're doing it later from home, let's make the most of it. So deadlift is, squat is 1, deadlift is 2, all the way up to 12. You have 4 minutes and 10 seconds to maximize these reps. And remember, we need to be going heavier than normal on that upper body because we do not get to do them that many times. And we want to tax out those muscles. So make the most of this shift at that muscle factory. All right, after those, you're going into those toe taps. You'll do 40 each side, and then you're going down for those 10 each side sprinters. All right, nice pace on those toe taps at home. Some of you are out of the picture. I know you're on those sprinters. Keep it up. You're 1 minute in. Then you're going back after those sprinters to those squat to deadlifts. So keeping those shoulder blades back, your chest is up, weight is going back in those heels, deep in that squat. And then you're gonna shift into that deadlift, shoulders back, flat back, hinging at the hips, squeezing those glutes and pushing them forward, pushing through those heels. All right, nice sprinters, guys. Keep those shoulder blades back. Tall spine. Good, Kate. Nice deadlift on. Stay with it. Good. Stay with it, guys. We have under 2 minutes, so you are more than halfway. You're just going back to back. Squat to deadlift, toe tap, sprinters. And then once we're done with this AMRAP, there's no more doing these 3 exercises. Focus on the now, focus on the task at hand. That's these 3. And then focus on your form. Nice toe taps. Keep those shoulder blades back. We don't want to round and curve that spine as we come up. All right, after those toe taps, you're back into those sprinters. After those sprinters, you're back at the top. Try and get through this one more time, guys. You have a minute and 15 seconds. As we get close to that beep at the end of each AMRAP, do not let your form break as you try and increase the speed. We don't want to be going so fast that we get sloppy and we're not getting the benefits of these exercises. Yes, do your best. Forget the rest. Don't settle for less. You got under a minute. Stay with it. Good on these sprinters, guys. Loving the pace. Start of the week. We want to start it out strong. It's still early in this month, so you can start testing. You should be testing your boundaries and your limits on your body and pushing yourself on these weights to that next level. We got 20 seconds and we are going to have that 20-second break. Let's finish it strong. Treat these final 15 seconds as if they are the most important part of the workout. Here we go. We got 10. Wherever you're on, do it to your best ability. All the way. Push that pace on those toe taps. And that is time. We are done with that first AMRAP. All right, we're going into AMRAP 2. Get your weights ready. We got thrusters, 12 total thrusters, 12 each side high knees. We got 10 seconds left. And then we've got 12 rows or 12 each side piston rows if you have those dumbbells. We're starting in 5. Don't be late on this Tuesday upper body in 3, 2, go. Get that full range of motion on those weights. So notice how Teresa has those weights all the way down to her shoulders. She's got a great pace on those thrusters. She's not taking too long. She's not getting those hips down in a squat. It's just a small little bend, little hinge, as if you're starting the squat, but you're not going all the way down. Then you got those 12 each side high knees. You guys know if you need to take that impact out for that lower back or any knee issues, you can go into that fast march. If you have that weighted bag, you'll be doing those bent over rows next after those high knees. Get those elbows high past your back today, guys. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you're doing those pistons, really listen to those shoulders. Make sure they're not rocking around. We don't want to reach. Good. Karen, stay with it, guys. Good job, you guys. We're already a minute in. And if you have that TRX or those sheets, you can be doing those rows there on that TRX or any of these today. So don't be afraid to use that. Good. So Teresa's showing you now with those piston rows. Notice how she's not reaching that shoulder down to the ground. She's not punching. She's controlling that release. As one goes up, the other goes down. After those rows, you're back at those thrusters. Remember, focus on the task at hand. Focus on these 3 exercises, doing your best, counting your reps, focusing on that form and trying to improve it with every single rep. That's it. We're halfway. We got just 2 minutes left. And then you get another break. That Fit Body Focus of this week, it says if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you aren't being intentional with your actions and with your process, you can have goals, but if you're not planning to succeed or figuring out how can I get there, X, Y, and Z to my goal, it's never going to happen because you're not executing it. You're not taking into account things. We got 90 seconds. So plan, make a plan, follow it, try it out. It's a trial and error. If something doesn't work, pick one thing to change and try that until you find the perfect process, the perfect routine to get there that works for you and your life and your goals. We got 70 seconds on that clock left of this AMRAP. And then we do not come back to it. Keep getting those weights all the way down to those shoulders. Keep those hips going back, weight in your heels on those thrusters. Push that chest out flat back on those rows or piston rows. We're almost to that break, guys. And then we're going to be down another AMRAP. It's Tuesday. You guys know the effort that you need to put in order to turn off that Zoom or leave this building feeling accomplished and satisfied. It starts and ends with you and your choices. Be deliberate with your workouts, with your reps today, with your form. We got 20 seconds. Finish it out. Remember, when you find that burn, do not shy away from it. Latch onto it. Embrace it. Trust it. That's where that change happens. We got 7 seconds. Come on, get these final reps. Your best reps of this AMRAP. And that's time. All right. We're going into AMRAP number 3. We've got upright rows, 12 of them, 30 total hurdle drills. Get your objects set up now. We've got 10 seconds left, guys. And then we have our 10 plank jacks. We're starting in 5 seconds. Get ready, upright rows in 3, 2, go. All right, so remember on those upright rows, if you're using a kettlebell or your weighted bag, don't bring it up above your face, just like Teresa there, bringing it right under the chin, and you are leading with those elbows. Very nice, Kate. Don't let those elbows be in line with the shoulders. They should be over your wrists. Then you're going to 30 total hurdle drills. Don't be afraid of those drop sets. Start out heavy, even if you get a couple reps with that heavy weight, and then you got a drop set. That's what you want. We do not have a whole lot of upper body strength. So when you get those exercises, tax out those muscles. Test your limits. Good. Very nice, Loretta. Good. Nice on these hurdle drills, you guys. Then you've got those 10 plank jacks. You can either jump or take out the impact and tap them out. Either in that high plank or those elbows, but keep that back flat. Hips level with those shoulders. Engage the core, engage the glutes. Imagine that the ceiling is sitting right on your back, so you got to hold it up and move right underneath it. Good, you guys. Here in the gym, you guys are on fire. Let's check out everyone at home. Good on those 500, you're rocking those upright rows. Keep it up. Nice. Ooh, some of you even have some kettlebells. Ooh, you guys are investing. Very nice. Pull those shoulder blades back in those planks. Keep those knees nice and high on those hurdles to get your core pulling your knees up and over. Don't let your hips turn the direction that you're going. You want to stay fairly lateral across that plane. You guys are halfway. We got 2 minutes left. We're on that halfway mark here, guys. This third AMRAP, we only have 2 AMRAPs left. So stay with it. Keep those elbows nice and high on those rows. Keep close to that hurdle. Release those heels as you hit that one side and do those jogs on one. Remember, 30 total, 15 each side. Good job, you guys. Stay with it. 90 seconds on that clock. If you've got goals, if you want to see a transformation happen, it's an inward to outward change. You're not going to get that outward transformation if you don't start with your thought process, the lens you choose to look through, how you choose to handle a tough situation or a tough workout. Teresa there's doing somewhat of a skater hop over those hurdles. You can do that as well if you want to switch it up and challenge yourself. Stay with it. All right, guys, we got 45 seconds, under a minute. What are you going to do with it? As we get closer and closer to that beep and closer to the end of this workout, the struggle gets a little more. Those hurdles start to rise. Those thoughts in your head, the limiting beliefs want to creep in. You got to X them out. Silence them with those reps, with your determination, with your why. Be persistent in your pursuit of your goals. We got 12 seconds and you get that break. Let's earn it. You're going to enjoy it in 5 seconds. Do not stop early. Get these last reps beautifully. One more, and that's time. All right. 3 AMRAPs are done. We got 15 seconds. We're going into your 12 total reverse lunge bicep curls. So 12 bicep curls, 6 lunges. You got 12 total body extensions and 12 overhead extensions or skull crushers. We're starting in 3, 2, go. All right, guys. More than halfway through your workout. It is downhill from here. Keep those elbows tucked to your sides. Don't round the shoulders forward. Pull those shoulder blades back. Let that bicep bring that weight up. Very nice, Debbie. Look at those muscles popping. Woo! After those, you've got 12 total body extensions. You have either the deadlift version or the squat version. Do not blend them together. If you're doing the squat version, you keep your chest up and you are squatting down towards those feet. And then you could either jump or do that extension up to the balls of the feet. You got it, guys. And every time you come back to these, if you want to start out with the squat version and then the next time do the deadlift for those 12, you can alternate that way. But choose one and stick with it for that round. We have 1 minute already done on those overhead extensions. Remember to keep those elbows forward. And then extend, think of pushing that weight straight up into the sky. On those skull crushers, don't move those shoulders. Keep those elbows locked over those shoulders. Good, get that full extension. You're welcome. Good job, guys. Stay with it. We are running out of opportunity here. Remember, it is downhill, so as we get closer to that finish line, you gotta dig a little deeper, push a little harder. Get that grit, get that fire, blaze that trail. You can take out the lunges, or maybe start out with the lunges, take them out. You can switch up those bicep curls. You can do hammer curls, curls with a twist, reverse grip, clutch curls if you're taking out those lunges. Nice work, guys. We got 90 seconds on that clock. Good on those total body extension deadlifts. Those extensions, good job. Keep those elbows forward on those overhead triceps. Keep that core engaged as well. Make sure those hips aren't thrusting forward on your bicep curls or those overheads. You got it, guys. This is a tough one today, but that means it's going to be that much more satisfying and accomplishing when you finish. We got 60 seconds, and then we're in our last AMRAP of the day. Come on, let's go strong, go hard. Good, you guys. In those skull crushers, keep that back glue to the mat. Engage your core, engage your glutes. Keep those feet flat, knees bent. All right, we got 35 seconds. That's it. Keep it up. Keep those backs flat on those deadlifts. Extend all the way up on that deadlift total body extension. You got it. You got it. Get your mind right. Focus on your breathing. Put your breath through the movement. You got 15 seconds, guys, at home. Let's finish strong. Nice on those bicep curls, those overheads. You guys look great. Give me these final reps. Come on, bust them out. And that is time. We got our last AMRAP right here. You got 15 seconds. We're starting with our 12 total front raises. You got 1, 2, all the way up to 12. We're starting in 8 seconds. Then we got those fast feet and big scissors. We're starting in 3, 2, go. All right, we got those front and lateral raises. Front is 1, lateral is 2. If you're using that weighted bag, you're alternating just like Teresa there. Make sure you keep those weights in line with those shoulders, both front and lateral. Exhale as you raise them, inhale as you release. And do not listen to what your hips are doing. Are you thrusting and swinging your pelvis forward as you raise those weights? You do not want that to happen. You want to keep them locked under those locked under those shoulders. Go for that speed on those fast feet. You guys have only 3.5 minutes left of this workout and we are done for the day. If you have held anything back on any of these previous AMRAPs, now is the time and the chance to make up for it so you can finish this workout knowing that you gave it your all. Give your best, nothing less. Come on, we got 3 minutes. Not a lot of time. Push that pace on those fast feet. Squeeze that core. Keep that back glued to the mat on those scissors. 5 each side, 10 total. Flex those ankles. Don't let that toe point. You can fight to keep those legs as straight as possible. You guys have brought your A game today. I want you to finish it strong. Good. You get out what you put in. Remember that it starts and ends with you. Finish strong. That's it, guys. Halfway. This one you should be able to get through. You want to set that challenging pace by setting a goal and how many times you want to get through it. Go for speed where you know you can go for speed and should go for speed. And then really focus on challenging those weights one last time on those front raises. Try and start with the next level up on those front raises for a couple reps if you can, or maybe more. And then drop set. Keep those elbows. We don't want to lock the elbows, but we also don't want them super bent. Keep them soft. Keep that body nice and strong. We got 90 seconds, a minute and a half left of your workout today. What are you going to do with it? Do not waste it. Do not make room for excuses. Eliminate those excuses with the rep every time. Keep it up. All right, keep that core tight on those scissors. Keep that back into the ground. You guys, you are 1 minute away. Get that tunnel vision. Hone in on that finish line. Hone in on your goal. Stay in your body and in your form. You have under a minute. Nothing worth having comes easy. Everything that is worth it, that you want the most, it's going to take struggle, sacrifice, some sweat, trial and error. It's a process. We refine it a little bit every single day. That's it. We got 25 seconds. Think about where you're at. Where do you want to be? Push it, but don't sacrifice that form. Nice, Diane, on those fast feet. Good. Kind of doing some traveling. I like it. All right, guys, give me these last reps all the way. Come on, push that speed. Push those weights. Give me a couple more until I say stop. And time. All right, you guys are finished. Woohoo! It's like a little sneaky full body for you guys today. Nice work. Go ahead, focus on your breathing and get into your side child's pose like Teresa there. Sitting those hips back on those heels, reaching all the way over to the right side. And then if you're reaching to the right, you want to push your left shoulder down towards the ground to even out those shoulders and get that stretch. Nice work at home and in the gym later today. Switch sides, reaching out to the other side, pushing that opposite shoulder down. At home, nice work. Your word of the day is, I just had it and it just left my mind. Deliberate. There we go. Your word of the day is deliberate. We want to be deliberate with our choices and our workouts and our eating. If you're doing the challenge, be deliberate with the challenge, with what you're doing. Talk to your coach, communicate with us if something's not working. Go into your across the chest. Nice job, you guys. Be deliberate with what weights you do. Plan to succeed. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Tomorrow is full body at home. You're going to want an elevated surface for mountain climbers if you need it. Other than that, just bring your beautiful selves. Thursday is our leg day. Friday, upper body. Saturday, full body. Challengers, the survey went out yesterday. Please submit today. If you aren't sure, reach out to us and we can resend that to you. And then starting today, if you no-show on a Saturday here in the gym, your future reservations will be canceled. So make sure you guys cancel ahead of time so people can get in. Awesome job today. Nicole, congratulations. 500 by Patty. Nice work, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.